The call to order the meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Village of Bartlett, Counties of Cook, Page, and Kane. Please call the roll.
Mike Werden,
Here.
Linda Hansen, George Koziel,
Here.
Joe Bano,
Here.
Papa Carl,
Here.
Jennifer Rasmussen. Here. We have a quorum.
Okay, you have before you the July 5th, 2018 meeting minutes. Chair will entertain a motion to approve. Been moved by Jennifer.
Second.
Seconded by George. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
George Koziel,
Yes.
Joe Bano,
Yes.
Papa Carl,
Yes.
Jennifer Rasmussen. Yes. And Mike Werden.
Yes. Okay, the item on the agenda tonight is case number 1816, 1439 Snowdrift Circle. Are the petitioners present? Please come up to the microphone. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly affirm that the evidence you're about to give is only the whole truth?
Yes.
Do we have the evidence of the mailings, the newspaper, and the picture of the sign?
Yes, we do.
Mark those exhibits A, B, and C. Go ahead and present your case.
Dear respected board members, so I'm just requesting a variance on the back side of our house. We're looking to build a sunroom, so under the sunroom there will be a bedroom. We're adding a bathroom there. So that, like legally we can go 7 feet, but we're looking to go 10 feet. So that is the variance that I'm requesting. So I love my house, I love the area, so I don't want to move anywhere, so I just want a little extra room. So that's the request I have.
Okay, and I saw in the notes that it was going to, the outside was going to match the current house, right?
The outside of, by the road, we're not doing anything on that side. So out by the road, the house stays the same. It's on the back side.
Right, what you're adding on, it'll blend in with the house.
With the house, yes.
Yes. Okay. Have we had any calls from anyone?
I did have one phone call, but he said he was going to email me a letter and did not, so I'm assuming, and that's their architect, so.
Okay. He's the architect?
He's our architect.
Okay.
So I missed that, Angela. What, you had one?
Yeah, I just had one phone call. He was just wondering what they were building, and I just said it's on the rear side of the house. And they had some concerns. I guess they've rented their house in the past, but I said their letter says they're going to be living there with extended family. So I'm assuming the gentleman didn't have any issues because he didn't ever call me back.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
Staff, could you go back in the picture that shows the back of the house with the deck? Yeah, that one. So when I'm looking at this, it's a two-story addition. So it's the ground floor and the upper level, well, and so that the two-story addition then is really underneath the deck that's there today.
Underneath the deck, yes.
So it's a footprint replacement in effect.
Yes, and then on this side, there will actually be a wood deck over here with a covered patio per se, and then down here will be a covered porch. It'll be like a two-story outside area, and then the building is over here.
So it'd almost be like that small deck is shifted over to the
Right.
left.
The deck will be.
Correct.
Yeah.
Are you going to lose that protruding window, the bay type?
No, we're keeping the window, but the deck is going to be on that
All
side.
across, okay.
Have there been others like this in the neighborhood?
I did not actually look at that, which I'm surprised at. The backyards are actually quite tiny in this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did not have any. I'm literally standing against, they have a fence and then they actually have some bushes, so I'm standing as far back as I can, so their backyards are quite shallow.
Because when I drove through the neighborhood, it's really hard to see backyards at all. And in this area, I specifically looked at least what I could see down the row, and there is nothing like this. So it is kind of unique. And
Probably because of the PUD nature of the zoning, I would imagine.
And it is a 10% reduction in the rear yard, correct?
Correct. 3 feet 6 inches from the 30-foot rear yard, correct.
It does seem to be a little close, but if no other neighbor has said anything, I guess it's acceptable.
Will you also have, well, you won't have the need for the stairway then, right, outside? Or you still will have that?
We'll still have the stairway.
Go ahead.
Still the stairway, okay. It's probably going to give it more of a finished look, I would think.
Here's their first floor, since they have the walkout basement. So they'll have a sunroom here, and then they'll have stairs going down right here to outside. And then here's the deck I was discussing, and then the bump out windows like right here. And then when we go to the basement, oh, sorry, wrong direction. They have another bedroom and a bathroom here, and then like a patio, which is under.
So has there previously been a variance for that stairway coming down, which is towards the rear of the lot?
No, we do not require variances for stairs.
I think as Mike said, when I think of what the finished result is going to look like, it's going to look a little more, to me, it's going to look a little more formal than just the deck and stairs that we see today. The stairs will be sort of hidden because they'll be right on the side of the structure. And I think it'll be a good look when it's finished.
Did your architect want to have something to say, or no? We just wondered if you had anything to add to it, if you had anything.
You have to come to the microphone, though, and introduce yourself, sorry.
Just we are moving that existing balcony toward that side where the deck is coming, and the balcony is 42 inches high. There is no question of falling. And on this side, we have a deck on this side. This side is a sunroom. This is a deck, 42-inch high. So I think we kept the same character of the entire neighborhood. So, and we are only going 3 feet 6 inches beyond the setback line. The variance we're asking is 10 feet 6 inches.
Any further comments? We'll open it up to the public at this point. We have this loud jeering audience that has something to say. Any further comments or motions?
I would make a motion to pass along to the village board to approve number 1816, 1439 Snowdrift Circle.
Second.
Moved by George, seconded by Bob. At this point, we'll close the public hearing. Any further discussion? Well, I think the two driving forces for me, the fact that I think it's going to look more finished, and the people in the neighborhood within 250 feet aren't here to oppose it. So I therefore don't have any objection. Please call the roll.
George Koziel,
Yes.
Joe Bano,
Yes.
Bob Carl,
Yes.
Jennifer Rasmussen,
Yes.
Mike Werden.
Yes. Okay, we shall pass on a positive recommendation to the village board. I would guess it's probably going to be on soon.
August 23rd, committee
Okay.
meeting.
August 23rd meeting. So stay in touch with Angela to find out when, just to be sure. Any,
Thank you, everybody.
sure. Any other business coming up?
Oh, not that I'm aware of. We might not have a meeting next month.
Okay.
Jim is retiring September 28th.
He is.
Say that?
He is currently out of the country today, but I'm sure we'll have something for him.
I think I would be too if I were going to retire. No.
What was the date?
September 28th.
Wow.
Yeah, so we don't have anything currently coming up in September that's going to be ready, so I don't think we're going to have a meeting.
This is just such a shocker. He's been permanent status here for so long.
Yes.
Do we have any idea who will replace him?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
No, we do not.
I vote. Is that a joke?
Oh, we're ready for you. Any motions to adjourn?
So moved.
Been moved, seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that does it.